Good evening, everybody. This is Granite Hope, aka Climate Change Skeptic on YouTube, here to bring you a little bit of a rant about a couple of things, namely Nintendo's new creator program for YouTubers. They see the success of a platform like YouTube, and they've been against it for a while, but I think they kind of feel forced at this point. So they put in a program where they share some of the profits with YouTubers, and in turn, they allow them to freely upload content, Nintendo characters, Nintendo intellectual property, etc. A lot of people have spoken out against this, but here's the thing: nobody, not you, not me, not Angry Joe, not PewDiePie, not Total Biscuit, nobody, big or small, more or less views, free or paid, E3 pass or not, has the entitled, God given right to any of Nintendo's content. Now, I understand the right of people to make money on YouTube. I fully support reviews, walkthroughs, critiques, commentaries, etc. I fully support that. But first of all, YouTube is a website, they're not a government. So, to base anything in law is not going to win you any fights because YouTube does not have to stretch all the way to the edges of copyright law. They can play as conservatively as they want. The only legality with this is that YouTube can't encourage copyright infringement. Otherwise, they go the way of Napster, which it's understandable why they hold such conservative positions where they'll just put down a content ID system to identify copyrighted content and have it taken down. I've had content taken down from my channel. It doesn't bother me because I don't have the God given right to anything. If somebody tells me not to use their footage unless I'm uploading it on my own platform, my own website, with my own videos, using my own flash, I have no right to dictate anybody's policies or to whine about anybody's policies. This whole thing of entitlements come up a lot recently. It's one of those repeated themes. We had it with the Steam paid mods incident, where people got angry with Valve and Bethesda for allowing mod creators to monetize their content on their distribution platform. This is wrong. And this is becoming a huge problem because developers are pushing back and they take advantage of people who make emotional decisions based on personal entitlement. In life, you're entitled to very little. Anything you get is a gift. That's what it is. Be thankful for what you get if it's free. There's a lot of things I get for free. But if I were to lose those things, you can't focus in life about what you feel you deserve just for existing. Now, that doesn't say you should never do things for people. Of course, you should give of yourself. This is what Jesus preached about in the Gospels. This is basic religious Christian morality. You need to give of yourself, and in many cases, you are obligated to give of yourself, not just in Christian philosophy, but in law. But there's a difference in what you're expected to give versus what you're expected to receive. And that's the whole problem. People focus on what they should be receiving. It's what do I get? And then sometimes it makes them lose focus of what they should be giving. And here's the basic philosophy. This is the philosophy that will make you permanently happy in life, no matter what your situation, no matter what your stress level, no matter anything. And it really helps to have a relationship, a loving, thriving, evolving relationship with God. This is where that helps you. And the philosophy is this: don't expect to get anything, but if somebody offers, there's no reason why you shouldn't accept. And it's not morally wrong to accept a gift, but a gift is not an entitlement. If somebody gives you something, that does not mean you have future expectations from that thing, from that same person, or anybody else. That is a gift. When you download a mod from a modder who expects nothing from you, it's a gift. You're not entitled to it. You didn't do anything to deserve it. And if that modder decides he wants to monetize that mod, that is his, not just legal right, but it's his moral right to do so. And no, it's not a dick move for doing it. Excuse my language. It's not being mean. It's not being an ass. It's everybody. It's nobody has a right to expect anything for free. No matter how long they've had it, no matter how many times they've had it, no matter how much they depend on it for something, it's not, you're not entitled to it just for existing, unless you did something to get that. There's my desktop right there. I love these footpaths. It kind of helps with the philosophical discussion. But, and this goes to Nintendo, see, because it's not just consumers who are guilty of this sense of entitlement. Just like with the Steam paid mods, the people uploading videos to YouTube and monetizing content, if somebody allows you to use their intellectual property, that's on you too. You have the right to monetize what belongs to you and what people allow you to. There's nothing innately wrong with monetizing. In fact, I support it. You deserve money for your work. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of editing. There's a lot of thankless hours involved. I know, because I'm a horrible video editor. I'm lazy at it, but even when I do the most basic of editing, it could be time consuming. It could be frustrating. I edit a lot of audio before I just said screw it, because what's the point? Here I am, and here's the real me, my voice unedited. I don't care. You like me or you can kiss my ass. I don't care. But back to the sense of entitlement I've been talking about. You're not entitled to use any of their content. And YouTube is not required or entitled. You're not entitled for YouTube to allow it. Just because the law goes to certain bounds does not mean that YouTube has to go to the edge of the law. They can allow whatever they want on their videos. And if you don't like it, leave. The market will determine if you're needed back. If you want to go, it's your right to go and leave YouTube. And nobody can scream at you for doing it because that's your right. It's your content, it's your time, it's your right. Nobody can take that away from you, but if you think you're going to use it as a crutch, I have news for you. You're doing the same kind of grandstanding that they're trying to do. Trying to get the moral upper hand on people who say that they've got it on you. So, it's just politics, it's stupid. But the basic theme of this is nobody's entitled to anything. You're not entitled for Nintendo to act a certain way. Yes, they are a little bit aggressive and controlling, but you know what? Nintendo is the most profitable gaming company to ever exist. They were the only ones to bring video games onto a world mainstream stage. Without them, there'd be no esports because esports spawned from Nintendo sponsored events where they paid millions to have these contests such as Nintendo World Championships, the campus challenges for Super Nintendo. If it weren't for those, there'd be no esports. There'd be none of this. They brought so much. They brought video games from just something small, a dirty little secret in your house, to something that not just kids, but whole families can enjoy together. And yes, they are archaic in some of their things, but they have the right to be. I don't think anybody knows better what they're doing than Nintendo does. There's still integrity left in that company. It's not what it once was, but they sacrifice a lot. And yes, it sounds like I'm a Nintendo fanboy, and you know what? Maybe I am. I've loved Nintendo since I first played it in what I believe was 1988. 1988, 1989, when I was 5 years old. Yeah, it would have been 1988. It might have been even 87. I think I played a little bit when I was 4 years old because it had just come out. I'll never forget the first day I had one, but I'm not going to reminisce about old memories. But I am loyal to Nintendo, but I have good reasons to be. And time's running a little short, so I'm just going to end it on this point. I support Nintendo. I will take part in their creative suit that they've created. I own a Wii U, and I will not own another console other than that. Thanks for listening. God bless.